Good morning, happy Friday, happy Memorial Weekend if you're in the US. Okay, so this is my 10th time coming on here talking to you about GLP-1 and nutrition. Okay, so today I'm walking you through what I eat, like what it looks like for me eating in menopause on a GLP-1, okay? It's not perfect. It never is perfect. But it's an actual day. Okay. So I definitely have my notes here so that you can all, so I can like give you the real facts. So in the morning, I always have my protein shake. It's not a fruit smoothie with no protein. It's a protein shake. I make sure I have one that's between 30 and 40 grams of protein. I've used OWYN protein. Now I'm using the LEMD protein. And I drink it while I'm working out. Okay, so that having protein shakes is not, a lot of people say, oh, you should just only eat real food. Well, you know what? Protein shakes, is as long as they're healthy, don't have extra sugar, don't have extra stuff you don't need, they still work just fine. And sometimes when you're not hungry, drinking your protein is the only way you're going to get protein in, okay? So it's fine. By midday, by lunchtime, lately I'm like kind of not really hungry, which that's what the GLP-1's doing, right? Suppressing your appetite. However, you still need to eat because you don't want to go to the end of the day and realize you haven't had any protein and then it just snowballs and you don't want to lose any more muscle. You don't want to have the side effects because not eating is making the side effects from the medicine is what's really creating them. So I'll eat, again, 30 grams of protein. A lot of times I'll eat tuna because I get my tuna, I get low mercury tuna, I get low sodium tuna. I make my own gluten-free bread because I don't eat gluten because of my thyroid. And I'll toast that and I'll have my one piece of bread with my tuna, and of course a pickle. So on those days, I don't need a lot of extra electrolytes because the tuna has a little sodium, of course pickles do. But I still have my electrolytes too because that is my highest sodium meal, my lunch. So I have been feeling better now that I'm taking electrolytes every day. My energy is up. I don't feel as depleted. So, but even sometimes I'll just eat like a grilled chicken breast and that's it for lunch because I know I need to eat something. I don't really get hungry in the afternoon. But if you do, or you want to just make sure you're still getting protein, I can't have dairy, but Greek yogurt, they have so many now that are like a meal, like they're 25 grams of protein and it's just a little tiny yogurt. So like ratio yogurt, my husband eats those. So you can always grab a yogurt or some nuts or something that has protein in it to keep that protein up. Dinner, grilled chicken breast. I have broccoli and cauliflower and my sweet potato fries. And I don't eat a lot of all of them, but I still make sure my protein is 30 grams. Okay, so I've hit 30 grams every meal. I'm already at 90. And then if I have a snack or something throughout the day, I have more protein. So I'm making sure my protein is number one. Okay. And then even on low appetite days, some days might be worse than others for you. You still need to get that food in even if you're not hungry. So eating on a schedule, and this is something I'm teaching in my new GLP-1 Nutrition Foundation group program and my one-on-one, but you have to eat because not eating will stall your medication and then people start upping the dose and then that's even worse because then you're losing more muscle. And so eating when you're not hungry, and that's where sometimes that protein shake comes in because you're drinking and it doesn't feel like you're eating and you're getting your protein in like you need to, okay? And because some people can get nausea and things like that. So keeping it simple is the best way. Like, what if you're traveling? I get that question a lot. Like, what if you're traveling or you're eating out? It's just use the same principles. Always go for the protein. You know, you don't want your blood sugar spiking and dropping, because that's when cortisol kicks in. And when cortisol kicks in, women in perimenopause or, you know, over 40, that's when your body starts to go into fight or flight. And then your medicine stalls because it's holding on to that fat and you're not losing weight. And it's just this whole mess. So just make sure you're eating at intervals so that your blood sugar does not do big dips. And don't skip meals because you're busy. Okay. I like IQ protein bars. I don't, like I said, I don't eat dairy, so I can't eat anything that has whey in it, so I have to be a little more choosy about what I do. But the IQ protein bars, I get them off Amazon. I have the chocolate chip mint one right now, so it's really good. But it's 12 grams of protein in that one bar. So it's like if I want something throughout the day, I'll eat that because I know that it's clean. It has the ingredients that I need or don't need. And it also has a decent amount of protein. So that also helps me. And then this is what I talk about in week 4 of my group program, because this is where a lot of women feel like they lose traction, or, like when they go out and they get distracted and then they fall into old habits. Okay. So, don't forget June 2nd, my program starts. Share this with someone. This is going to be on my YouTube channel. And I have the link there to sign up, and I will see you on Monday.